SwoleBenji here. This video will go over what to do as a rogue in each fight in Blackwing Lair. Your guild might do things different, but this is how I do it. I will only go over the responsibilities of the rogues and not explain mechanics rogues have no reason to worry about. Most of the bosses in Blackwing Lair are technically the tank and healer's responsibility. I won't be going over consumables, world buffs, or rotations since it was covered in my Molten Core video. By now you should know your rotations. If you don't, go check out my other videos first. This is just about the boss fights. Let's get into it. Razorgore has two phases. The first phase is just waves of trash. As a rogue, you have no business controlling the boss to smash the eggs because tanks should do that to have lots of threat for phase 2. Most people do a 4-corner strategy, or everyone just piles into the middle. All you need to do is focus down trash. Usually casters, then melee, then dragonkin in that order. That's it for phase 1.
Maybe we should soul shard.
Yeah, see them soul
No
shard.
reason now. Useless now.
You should be drinking your low mana right now.
Yeah, just don't let me forget to send you that shit.
Well, I hope I get the bomb now for Vale. I'm useless. No.
Did we just get a 3 spawn on us?
No,
That's really cool, dude. We got double break.
we got 2 now.
Oh no, we're just getting other people.
The break is a second.
Who gives that Drake?
By the way. Fuck. Starting to feel like the worst raid right now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can place it, guys.
Get the eggs, Jeff. Got 'em. Doesn't help if fucking that John over here just like cranking it up, so like everything dies up.
He's cranking it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Big Bad, if you want to stay here, I'll grab the ones that try to run away, so you're not running half across.
Dragon's in the middle.
So you have to have someone, you have to have the fucking boss targeted to see what kind of threat they have.
Grab that dragon. Don't let those dragons.
Focus up, guys.
Got 5 eggs left.
Double on north.
3 eggs left.
For phase 2, just stay behind the boss and DPS him down. There's a way to line of sight the fire, but there's no real reason to do it. Don't worry about threat either, as the tank will have tons built up from doing the eggs.
Let's just turn my through.
Watch all right now.
You guys always tank him in a different slot every week.
It's always right here.
It's normally closer.
Yeah, it's normally closer. It's too far away. We can't hide.
No difference now.
We're off.
Why are there so many people getting hit by flag? Like, there's people
Just shoot.
working.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be?
For Vaelastrasz, you have infinite energy. Your only responsibility is to make sure you don't pull threat off the tanks. To ensure you don't pull threat, when you get right under 2 or 3 tanks on the meters, just vanish. As far as your rotation goes, just spam backstab and don't waste globals on anything else. If you are swords, just sinister to 5 and eviscerate. Though some say switching to a dagger for this fight is better DPS, that's it, very simple. You can use slice and dice if you want, but without full world buffs and consumables, it seems to hurt my DPS than just spamming backstab.
Everyone's doing good right now.
Keep playing up though, please keep top. Or he's dead.
Alright, thanks out. Stake will be second. Keep stake top, please. Helmet is one.
You run.
Stake will be second.
Shield me if you can. You got no totems for sure.
Stake, turn it. It's on stake, heal stake. Big heal's on stake. Soul, turn it. Zeph, turn it. Turn it.
Sorry.
Okay, heal it.
Jesus.
Good job. It hurt. It hurt.
Oh, look at that loot though. Fucking terrible.
Broodlord Lashlayer is a tank and spank. The blast wave is a threat reduction for everyone hit. Just put your back against the wall so you can go back in faster. If you resist blast wave, you might need to vanish. Just watch the threat meters.
Max range at first fire, even if you could. Oh.
Big heal's tank.
Alright, let's open up damage, watch your threat, make sure you're underneath at least 2 tanks.
On the wall, guys.
Beef, it's on beef, it's on beef.
Shoulder to the wall. Move left. You guys are pulling wells. Get to the wall.
Everybody should fucking wall, even melee. Droth, heal Droth, big heal Droth. Stick, big heal stick. Flank. Keep flank up. Melee bandage when you get knocked back. Stick. Beef,
Beef, beef,
heal,
beef.
beef.
Come on, guys. What's going on here?
Applesauce, Saruman, watch your spread. Fanrim. We don't have really any other tanks close. Big Bad, Loon, Saruman still, stop DPSing if I call your name. Supra, Chris, Ron, Baldy.
Stake.
We only have Stake and Big Bad, so you have to be underneath both those things. I'm gonna try getting my thread up though so I can tank it too. I shoot wall.
need the battle red.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, battle res. If you could, battle res. Beef.
Oh, got him. I got him.
It's on arms. Heal arms. Zemph, vision tank. Pull it back a little bit. Just nuke it for now, guys. Zemph is evasion tanking. I can't see thread anymore though.
Sorry, man. Stop.
Still on Zeph.
Mine says bomb is On the wall.
You guys move up a little bit. Almost to the door.
Get the protect guy.
Big Bad. Shield wall, Big Bad. Bring it
Dude,
back.
what? You had to crit me. That's not fair.
Helm up. Chris, evasion. Zabol.
Hey guys.
Just kill him. Kill him.
Nuke it.
Thank you.
Good God.
Please.
We really need to heal those tanks.
Firemaw seems to be the most difficult fight in the instance in Classic for some reason. The way this fight works is if you're within line of sight, the boss stacks a debuff called Flame Buffet, and yes, it's called Buffet, not Buffet. I don't know who calls it Buffet, but it's called Buffet, which hurts more and more as it stacks. So you basically just run out of line of sight till the debuff goes away and run back in. I'd say run out at 5 or 6 stacks, cause some of the time, by the time you get to safety, you could eat another stack. If you aren't fully healed when you go back in, you might have to run out sooner than 5 or 6 stacks. Also, stay behind it so you don't get shadow flamed.
Use bandages.
Do not get over 6 stacks, guys.
Wow. Resist.
Off tanks going in. Off tank healers, healed off tank. That would be Gar, you're healing on 2. Gar, heal Sig. Alright, it's back on Droth, he's on Droth. Off tank healers, be ready. Stakes going in, heal him. Off tank healers. It's back to you, admin. You're healing him.
Don't drop first stakes.
Alright, it's on Droth. Stacks, guys. Heal Droth. Off tank healers. Stakes going in. Gar, you're healing. Heal Droth for now. It's on stick now.
Back on drop.
Keep Droth up. Off tank healers, get ready to heal. Stakes in. Heal stake, it's on stake. Admin.
Back on draw. If too many stacks up, guys.
I swear.
Hey, what do you know? Wow, guys!
Wow.
Great loot.
Who started this fucking ID?
You're fucking fired.
Ebonroc is a tank and spank. Stay behind it and do your rotation. If you care about your parses, you have to choose this dragon or Flamegor, for which you'll do more DPS on. I stopped caring about parses once Blizzard stopped caring about their company. And us.
Alright, DPS, let's go. It's on stake.
Alright.
Tom, please. It's on Droth. Melee, watch your positioning. Droth, you might have to scoot to your left. It's on stake. Beef. Droth. On. Stake. Droth, beef, beef.
Wow, resist party over here.
Keep beef up. Draw. Give me a stick, stick.
It'll be alright. Don't
Keep stick up.
collecting God if we
Con.
can do it.
Draw.
Bad.
It's gonna be on stick. Banner, watch your threat. It should go back to drop though once he taunts. Yeah.
Got it under.
Hey,
Ooh,
called it.
damn.
Flamegor is the same as Ebonroc, but you can use wound poison so it heals less. Stay behind it and watch the threat meters.
Thank you. Watch your DPS when you go in, guys. Bomber, you're taking next drink. Drink. Bomber, drink, please. Thank you. Drink, thank you. Bomber, you have next.
Try that.
Drink, Bomber.
I hit it.
Thank you. Doing his next. This. Bomber, you have next drink. Drink. Keep it up.
On draw.
Under off again.
I just targeted right before.
Reposition a little bit, off. Bosses. Bomber, you have next drink.
You're good.
Bomber drink. Thank you. Oh, drink. Oh, just finished the boss. Yeah, he's positioned weird.
He's got stuck in that corner. Man, my world bot.
I'm not going to explain Chromaggus' full mechanics because as a rogue it doesn't really matter. Just run out every time he does a breath attack. Your raid lead should warn you and your deadly boss mod should also alert you, though mine stopped working for some reason. Just line of sight around a corner and give yourself more time if you have the bronze affliction because it will randomly stun you and you don't want to be stuck getting breathed on. Now if you have 5 debuffs you become mind controlled and super powerful, which will murder the raid. It's really fun, but you don't want it to happen. To prevent this, chug a restorative potion when you have at least 3 debuffs. If you're too cheap to use a restorative potion and you didn't do the quest in Stranglethorn Vale, you can use a Holy Spring Water as a ghetto restorative potion. It's free, but you can only carry 1, and the restorative potions are 7 gold each on my server, so it's a good alternative. Now you can auto-attack him through the wall, Arcage style if anyone played that, but if you do, the breath will hit you, so make sure you face away from him before the breath goes off and you're not auto-attacking. At 20% health, the boss enrages, so if your guild sucks, you'll have to save cooldowns for then, alright? After the fight, use an Hourglass Sand to remove the random stun you get so you can start Nefarian faster.
If you're high in threat mage, just take yours.
Draw top. Hide. Hide, everyone.
I'm stunned again.
Back in.
I'm trying.
Hellmog needs heals, you should go over in the range area if you have the debuff. Venom needs to, you should go over by the range. Oh, you're good now. Get ready to hide. If you have the debuff, hide now. Everyone else, hide now. Back in.
Got it.
Fire.
You have Ankh, Matthew?
Yeah.
Go ahead, pop it. So you get your tokens down.
Trank.
I don't have other ones. If you have the debuff, hide now.
Bomber trying.
Trank.
These
Everyone else, hide. Bomber trank. Thank you. Hide. Back in. We're getting close to 20%, so healers, get ready. Oh, not really close, but it should be ready.
Oh, it's Frost right now. It's nature, never mind.
Next breath is coming in 8 seconds. If you have the debuffs, hide now. Everyone else, hide
Bomber
now.
trank.
Trank.
4%, so we're at 20.
Hide. Back in. Alright.
Arcane.
Yeah, these tranks will need to come out because I can only do 1. I'm stunned.
Going into stage 2. Big heals on
Red
big
mage.
heals.
Shadow.
Blow him up.
You ready to hide, guys? Go ahead and hide. Back in.
Shadow.
Beast needs dispels on
Big heals on draw. Draw
I
sound.
can't agree.
You're not killing me for the next breath, guys.
2%, come on.
Just trank them.
Strength, stake, strength.
It was Frost, so GG.
Ooh. Got some good drops, though.
What?
Nice, baby.
True gear.
Oh, Kinetic Tempered Sword.
For Nefarian, make sure you're wearing an Onyxia scale cloak or you'll die. If your gear sucks, use greater shadow protection potions. You can bring sappers and holy water for the ads, but if your guild is good or mage heavy, just let them deal with the skeletons. For phase 1, the raid will split between 2 doors. Just kill the ads until Nefarian lands. Simple. Save Vanish for phase 2 and don't be cheeky and vanish the Shadow Flame because you'll need it for threat reset. There's a few spots you can parkour in phase 2 to avoid running around while feared, but I don't bother with it, and it's not really honestly worth mentioning anyway, regardless of what that rogue Discord says. My Discord is the rogue Discord, so check it out if you haven't.
Oh yeah, your 5 counts that you have all next.
Nerd.
I mean, we're talking about OSRs, right? Not fucking pay to win, right?
That's just over the years.
There's a pay to win, what?
RS3?
Um,
RuneScape 3. I played RuneScape 1.
Do the ads count toward the person's one?
No.
No.
they do now.
Better. Best believe it.
I should just go like run around, make sure everyone's cloaked on, capes, whatever.
Oh, if somebody dies, you'll know.
Yeah, you'll find out about it when. It's not like they can put them on now, right?
Like after the waves, you could.
I was reading something about a glitch where you can hide behind the throne or something, and not get hit.
Yeah, you can do that. Go back there and try it.
Yeah, we'll wait for you.
You can take it up. Not be combat.
I gotta stop some damage.
Apparently there's a gap.
Droth will be main tanking, by the way. Healers, make sure you're max ranging the fears also. And class call, priest, don't heal, please. Just shield and renew.
All priests get max range on mage class call if someone needs to.
Did you guys get that note?
No. Droth can't position.
Once Nefarian lands, just let the tank get some aggro and go nuts. Later, a wave of skeletons will pour out of the woodwork, so just use holy water from Stratholme and a sapper charge to take care of them if your mages can't. Only class calls to be concerned about are the priest and druid. If your guild is all priest and they get locked out of healing, then bandage or chug a potion. Same for druids, cause they'll be stuck as a cat. In Classic, you can't vanish out of the rogue class call, or at least it didn't work for me, which puts you in front of Nefarian. If the tank doesn't reposition him, you'll most likely die if your gear sucks, but if you have tons of health consumables, you might survive. Also, like Onyxia, don't stand behind Nefarian because he will tail whip you. If your guild fails or your healers are asleep mashing their heals into the tank as their class is called, then you'll have to wait 15 minutes to try again.
Bomber, you can literally right click the repair bot. It's nice to you.
OP.
Clever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you tricky bastards. He proper cunts you.
Alright, stand underneath stakes, right? Priest, stop healing, priest. I see D-ball, stop healing. Priest, stop healing.
Get ready to decurse Droth.
Fear. Droth is feared away. Priest, still don't heal, 5 seconds. Okay, priest can start healing again. Warriors, big heals on Droth. Big heals on Droth here, guys. Big heals. Oof. Fear. Big heals, NS. Decurse.
Got him.
5 more seconds, Droth can switch to D-stands. Heal Droth. Alright. Druid call.
Watch
Oh,
draw.
mages, get ready to decurse. Keep Droth top. Decurse.
Got him. I'm just gonna sacrifice damage.
Fear.
Yo.
Big heals, Droth. Thank you. Ads are coming soon. Get ready to switch to them. Mages nova them in place once they get near. Big heals on Droth still. Warlock call. AoE those 2 ads down. Or 4, whatever they are. Keep Droth top.
Ads him out.
Yep, here come the other ads. AoE him. Back on the boss, big heals on Droth. Keep Droth top. Decurse. Droth has a pretty good chunk of threat, so DPS can pretty much go all out. Mage call. Priest spam dispel. Decurse Droth. Dispel. Get Droth up. Don stick right now. Heals. Don arms. Dispel the tanks.
Burn.
Thank you.
I love you, solid.
Wow, double transcendence. Was he listening? Or?
And there we have it, gentlemen. That draws to a close to today's video. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed, give the video a like and hop down to the comments and ask any questions you may have. As always, a big thank you to anyone that donates, link in the description. And there's absolutely fantastic guides in the Discord, also links in the description. If you want to watch other videos, just click the screen. As always, be a bro and stay swole.